Have you ever pondered on the mystery that is Shiva, the destroyer of evil and transformer within the Hindu trinity? Shiva is a fascinating enigma, a deity wrapped in deep symbolism and profound significance. His story is not just a tale of divine power, but a reflection of the universe's cyclical nature. This video aims to shed light on the history of Shiva, exploring the origins, the literature, and the cultural impact of this mighty god. Join us on this enlightening journey as we unravel the story of Shiva. The story of Shiva starts from the pre-Vedic era. In these ancient times, the concept of Shiva might have been quite different from what we understand today. The seeds of this deity's identity were possibly sown in the cultural milieu of the Indus Valley civilization, which thrived around 5,000 years ago. Interestingly, one of the most prominent figures in the artifacts of this civilization is a horned figure, often seated in a yoga-like posture, surrounded by animals. This figure, referred to as the Pashupati seal, has been interpreted by many as an early representation of Shiva. Pashupati, or the Lord of Animals, is one of the epithets of Shiva, highlighting his association with nature and the animal kingdom. As we move forward in time, we enter the Vedic period. Here, the identity of Shiva begins to evolve and take a more definite shape. However, it's important to note that in the early Vedic texts, Shiva is not a prominent deity. Instead, we find mention of a deity named Rudra, a fierce storm god associated with healing and disease. Over time, Rudra's characteristics started to merge with the persona of Shiva, and the two identities became inseparable. The transformation of Shiva from a marginal deity to a principal godhead in Hinduism didn't happen overnight. It was a long, gradual process that spanned centuries, influenced by cultural exchanges, the synthesis of beliefs, and the evolution of religious philosophies. The Shiva we know today, the tranquil yogi, the cosmic dancer, the destroyer of evil, is the result of this continuous evolution. His persona has been shaped by countless stories, hymns, and philosophical discourses over millennia. Each layer added to his character makes him a more complex and intriguing deity, embodying paradoxes and symbolizing the eternal cycle of creation and destruction. The journey of Shiva, from a pre-Vedic deity to a principal deity in Hinduism, is truly fascinating. His story is not just about the evolution of a god, but also a reflection of the rich and diverse tapestry of beliefs and practices that have shaped the Hindu tradition over centuries. The Vedic texts, the ancient scriptures of India, offer the earliest written evidences of Shiva. These sacred scriptures, composed thousands of years ago, provide a rich tapestry of religious, cultural, and philosophical wisdom, with Shiva playing a significant part. In the Rig Veda, one of the oldest among the four Vedas, Shiva is initially introduced as Rudra, a fierce deity of storms and thunder. As Rudra, he is a feared figure, often associated with destruction and chaos. His raw, untamed energy is a force to be reckoned with. However, as we delve deeper into the Vedic literature, we witness a transformation in this deity. Rudra evolves into Shiva, a more benevolent figure, embodying the cosmic force of destruction and regeneration. His destructive power is not merely for chaos, but rather, it signifies the cyclical nature of creation itself. This transformation from Rudra to Shiva is more than a name change, it's a shift in the deity's character and role. Shiva, in his new avatar, becomes part of the Holy Trinity, or Trimurti, alongside Brahma, the creator, and Vishnu, the preserver. The Trinity represents the cyclical nature of the universe according to Hindu philosophy: creation, preservation, and destruction. Shiva's significance in the Vedic literature is immense. He embodies a range of paradoxes. He is the ascetic yogi and the householder, the fearsome destroyer and the compassionate savior. He is both immanent, existing within all things, and transcendent, beyond the reach of the mortal realm. His multifaceted nature serves as a reminder of the complexities of the universe and the divine. It invites us to embrace the dichotomies of life and to seek a balance between opposing forces. From the fearful Rudra to the compassionate Shiva, the metamorphosis is a tale of divinity. It's a story that continues to resonate deeply within the collective psyche of those who seek to understand the mysteries of the universe and our place within it. The epics and Puranas of Hindu literature further expanded the image and legends of Shiva. Delving into this vast sea of mythology, we encounter Shiva in various roles and narratives. In the two great epics, the Mahabharata and the Ramayana, Shiva's character is multifaceted and complex. He is an ascetic and a household man, a fierce warrior and a benevolent god, embodying the dualities that life often presents. In the Mahabharata, we come across a tale where Shiva tests the resolve of Arjuna, one of the heroic Pandava brothers. Disguised as a hunter, Shiva engages in a duel with Arjuna, only to reveal his true form when Arjuna's determination and devotion shine through. This tale underscores Shiva's role as a divine teacher and mentor. In the Ramayana, Shiva's influence is seen through the devotion of Lord Rama, the epic's protagonist, towards him. The narrative beautifully illustrates the deep reverence that Rama holds for Shiva, strengthening the bond between the devotee and the divine. The Puranas, a genre of ancient Indian scriptures, further embellish the legend of Shiva. One such popular tale is the churning of the ocean, known as Samudra Manthan, where Shiva consumes the deadly poison Halahala to save the universe from destruction. His throat turns blue, earning him the name Nilkanth, or the blue-throated one. Another captivating tale from the Puranas is the descent of the river Ganga. It is said that Ganga, originally a celestial river, was brought down to earth to purify the souls of the humans. However, her mighty force would have swept the earth away. So it was Shiva who tamed Ganga's turbulent waters by trapping her in his matted locks, showcasing his role as a protector. Each of these stories and countless others embedded Shiva deeper into the hearts and minds of the people, transcending the bounds of mythology and entering the realm of faith and devotion. The epics and Puranas not only enriched the character of Shiva, but also made him an integral part of the Hindu belief system. Shiva's influence extends beyond the realm of religion and mythology. Indeed, the cultural footprint of Shiva is vast and pervasive, permeating various facets of Indian society. We see Shiva's impact in the vibrant world of art, literature, and media, where he is often portrayed with his distinctive attributes such as the trident, the drum, and the serpent around his neck. In the realm of art, Shiva has been the muse for countless artists over the centuries. His dynamic form and iconography serve as powerful visual narratives, encapsulating complex philosophical concepts. From the serene depictions of Shiva as a meditating ascetic to the dynamic portrayals of him as the cosmic dancer, art has been a medium to explore and express the multifaceted nature of Shiva. Moving on to literature, Shiva's influence is equally profound. He is a popular character in many works of fiction and poetry, often symbolizing themes of destruction and renewal, transcendence, and the mysteries of the universe. Shiva's stories from ancient scriptures have been retold in contemporary works, bridging the gap between the past and the present, tradition and modernity. In the world of media, Shiva's presence is quite evident too. From films and television series to graphic novels and video games, Shiva's narratives have been adapted and reimagined in numerous ways. These adaptations, while offering entertainment, also provide a platform to engage with Shiva's philosophy and symbolism in a modern context. Shiva's philosophy, particularly his role as the destroyer and the transformer, has influenced various aspects of Indian culture. His symbolism is often invoked in discussions about life, death, and the cyclic nature of existence. His teachings about detachment, meditation, and self-realization continue to inspire people in their personal and spiritual journeys. In essence, Shiva's influence in popular culture is a testament to his enduring relevance and appeal. His depictions in art, literature, and media not only reflect his diverse representations but also facilitate an understanding and appreciation of his complex character and philosophy. Shiva, thus, is not just a deity, but a cultural phenomenon. So what have we learned about Shiva today? We've journeyed back in time, exploring the enigmatic origins of Shiva, where we found the roots of this deity in the prehistoric times. We've seen how the depiction of Shiva evolved from the rudimentary rock drawings of an unknown deity to the complex and multifaceted god of the Hindu pantheon. We delved into the rich tapestry of Vedic literature, where Shiva emerges as a figure of great complexity and depth. We discovered his various aspects, from the serene yogi meditating on Mount Kailash to the fierce destroyer of evil, each aspect revealing a different facet of his divine nature. From there, we traversed to the epics and Puranas, where Shiva's role expands and his tales become more intricate. We saw him as the loving husband of Parvati, the father of Ganesha and Kartikeya, and the lord of the cosmic dance, Nataraja. Finally, we explored Shiva's influence in popular culture, where he continues to inspire millions with his teachings of balance, destruction for recreation, and the acceptance of the dichotomies of life. From sculptures and paintings to music and dance, Shiva's presence is pervasive, echoing the enduring relevance of this ancient deity. Indeed, Shiva's story is a testament to the rich and diverse cultural heritage of India, a tale of transformation, divinity, and cultural influence that continues to captivate millions around the world.